Hey everybody, this is Troy with eBuzz Central. Today we're going to be taking a look at something people have been waiting for a long time. Almost 2 years. The new release of Peppermint OS. It is now based on Debian and it's real easy to use. But before we get started, I just want to say a quick word and thank everybody in the community and in the Linux community who reached out with your kind words and donations. Your generosity and love was just well received. I will tell you that. It touches my heart to know that people out there truly care, and I want to thank everybody for reaching out for me for Landon. We laid him to rest on Wednesday. It's going to take a long time to get over this pain, if ever, but with your help and your support, it's going to make it a lot easier. So, from the bottom of my heart and from my family, thank you so much. Now, back to Peppermint. Let's go over and take a look at the release notes. Scroll down a little bit and it lets you know right off the bat that the new features in Peppermint has a Welcome to Peppermint application now. So if you scroll down, you can install software, you can install a web browser, you can download Peppermint extras, you can make system changes, you can read about what has changed, and you have the new Peppermint Hub, which combines the Peppermint settings and control center into one area for managing your system. You have HBlock, which is a terminal-based ad blocker. It can be enabled or disabled at any time. And then a few additional changes down here. All the LXD components have been removed in favor of XFCE. Calamares is now the new installer. It replaces Ubiquity for system installation. You get a minimum set of desktop wallpapers, which isn't major. You get a streamlined set of icons and XFCE themes. Nemo now replaces Thunar as your default file manager. And no web browser is installed out of the box, so you get to pick what browser you want to come with your system. And of course, like it states, Peppermint is based on Debian 64-bit. And then there's some installer notes and some comments down here. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at the new Peppermint OS. Now, if you download Peppermint, throw it on a USB or open it up in a virtual machine, this is the screen you're met with. Right off the bat, you can see you're met with the Welcome to Peppermint. And we're going to take a few looks here. It comes with the nice wallpaper background. I love that. Peppermint PCNetSpec edition. And then, of course, you can see we're in XFCE and you've got a single panel down on the bottom. But first things first, if you come up here and you click on Install a Web Browser, this pops up. You can install Firefox, Conqueror, GNOME Web, Falcon, Tor Browser, Midori, Qt Browser, LuKit, Chromium, just a quick way to install a browser there. And we will look at the Software Center here in a second, if they have one, or see how they're installing it, probably through Synaptic. You can download any browser you want to there. And then you've got a quick add over here. You could do things like transmission, PC mount, parole. So just a quick way to install some base software right there. Let's go ahead and close that out. Peppermint Extras, let's open that up. Peppermint Themes, Peppermint Icons, Peppermint Wallpaper, so I guess you could go up to Themes. Okay, and you can install themes from here. By installing the themes, the following list will be applied. So if you install themes, it installs all of these. So that's pretty decent. I like that. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that. And if you go to icons, I guess it would download all the icons as well. Okay, so it's giving you the option. When you download Peppermint, you're not going to have all these themes and icons installed. Now, if you want that customization, you can go install it. If you don't, it doesn't have to be on your system. So that's pretty nice. I like that. And then Peppermint Wallpaper. By installing the wallpapers, you will download 47 images for your selection. Many of these have been created by Peppermint team. So, same thing with wallpapers. So, pretty much everything that you use to customize, like icons, wallpapers, things like that, and themes, they're not going to be downloaded on your system. If that's something you're not interested in, you don't have to put it on your system and you can save space. So, I really like that option. So, let's cancel that and let's close that. Back over to ICE tutorial, an intro to site-specific browsers. Peppermint makes it easy to use what are called site-specific browsers, or SSBs. Essentially, many modern web applications offer much advanced functionality and allow these apps to be more directly integrated with the desktop. So ICE now supports SBBs. You can go through here and read. It kind of gives you a tutorial on how to set everything up. So you can go in there, set that up, but they do have that ability here for you to use that tool in Peppermint OS. So let's go ahead and close out of that. Open PepHub, make system changes and customizations. Let's go ahead and open that up. User and user groups, accessibility, settings. Let's go ahead and open up settings. You've got your appearance, clipboard manager, desktop. Let's go ahead and open up appearance. And right here, you've got your style, you've got icons, fonts, settings. I mean, your base Linux settings, you can go in here and pretty much change anything that you want to. So let's go ahead and close out of that. Then you've got appearance, panel, notification settings, dconf editor, and then your default applications. Let's go ahead and close out of that. And then you've got your release notes down here. So I'm going to go ahead and close out of the Welcome to Peppermint. I'm going to right click here, create launcher. Your applications are there, your desktop settings. And then down on the bottom, you got date, time, sound, notifications, Peppermint Update Manager. Let's go ahead and click on that to take a look at what it looks like. And it's all terminal based, 0 upgraded, 0 newly installed, 0 to remove. So it's up to date. Let's go ahead and close out of that. Then you've got your battery percentage here, and then internet connection here. You've got your 4 desktop selections here. You come over to the left, you've got your file manager, which, like it stated, this is no longer Thunar, this is Nemo. It's a lightweight file manager, makes things easy to do and quick, stays out of your way. You got your usual suspects over here, then you got your home folders right here, and then of course your file edit, view, go, bookmarks, help up here. So that's Nemo file manager. Let's go ahead and close out of that. Then you've got terminal. Let's open that up. Now, what I want to see is if they have HTOP installed. I don't think they do. Let's pull up top. Let's go ahead and maximize that so you can see. At present, I have 3 gigabytes of RAM issued to this virtual machine. At rest, with just the terminal open, you're only using 676 megabytes, so that's pretty lightweight, guys. No, it's not down there to your 200 or 300s like I've seen some other distributions, but for Peppermint, that's pretty solid. And for those of you who have missed Peppermint and have been waiting for 2 years, that's nice to know that you can download it and it's still lightweight. So let's go ahead and close that. And then Peppermint Hub, which was what we opened a while ago. It had users and groups, accessibility settings, notification settings, panel, appearance, defaults. We've already looked at all those. Let's go down here. Let's open this up. You've got accessories. You've got your archive manager, disks, files we just looked at, which is your Nemo. Development, it's your icon browser, internet, ICE, Pulse audio, volume control, settings. You got your appearance, install Peppermint, synaptic package manager. There we go. Right here is where you're going to go when you want to add or remove software from your system. It's really simple. You've got everything over here that's itemized, everything from amateur radio all the way down to World Wide Web, video software. You can have it in sections, status, origin, custom filters, search results, or architecture. We'll stay with sections. And if you wanted to pull up something like email, you could just click on email and it gives you options here for email. Or you could go up here, click on search and look for something like, let's say, OBS Studio. Do your search. It brings your highlighted search over here, and then there's OBS Studio right here. All you'd have to do is mark it for installation. It would give you a list of dependencies that are required for it to work. You'd go ahead and mark all of those as well. Then you would just come up here, click apply, and it would install OBS Studio on your system. That's one of the things I like about Synaptic is ease of use, and it makes things simple and easy for the user. So let's go ahead and close out of that and quit. Back down to menu. Where were we at? Settings, Synaptic Package Manager, Welcome to Peppermint, Window Manager, XFCE Settings, System. You got dconf GDebi package installer. If you're online and you find a deb package that you want to install that's not available in, let's say, Synaptic, you just download it, right-click it, open with GDebi, and it will install it on your system. And Task Manager, Time Date, XFCE Terminal. That, guys, was just a really quick look at the new release of Peppermint OS. It's the PCNetSpec edition. It didn't have a numbered edition. So when you go to download it, it's just Peppermint OS. It doesn't have Peppermint 4.2 or 2.2 or whatever. It's the PCNetSpec edition. Go download it, throw it on a USB, put it in a virtual machine, and take it for a test drive. I think you will be really happy. Once again, I do want to thank everybody for your kind words and for your patience with the channel. I appreciate everything that you've said, and you've done. Your generosity is above and beyond. Thank you so much from my family and from me. Please do me a favor before you leave today. Please like, subscribe, or follow the channel. Doesn't cost anything, and if you end up not liking me, you can always unsubscribe. If you like the channel and enjoy the videos that we are producing, you can support us by becoming a member to the channel, buying us a cup of coffee, or better yet, becoming a patron to the channel over on Patreon. Those links will be in the description below. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in the next video.